Good evening and welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin. This is Saraswati Singh bringing to you the headlines first. Prime Minister Modi holds bilateral meeting with Sri Lankan President in New Delhi. Union Finance Minister confers presidential awards to CBIC staff in Assam, inaugurates GST Bhavan in Tripura. Chief Minister of Tripura emphasizes on digital transformation of schools, launches Smart Classroom project. Governing body meeting of Chief Minister, Arogya Arunachal Yojana Health. Chief Minister stresses on promoting healthy lifestyle. And India finishes opening day of second and final Test cricket against West Indies at 288 for 4 in Trinidad. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today held talks with President of Sri Lanka, Ranil Wickremesinghe, in New Delhi to discuss various bilateral issues. Addressing the joint press conference after the meeting, Prime Minister Modi said today India and Sri Lanka have shared common views on bilateral, regional and international issues and believe that the security interests and development of the two nations are intertwined. He said Sri Lanka has an important place in both India's neighborhood first policy and Sagar vision.
हमारे संबंध हमारी सभ्यताओं की तरह ही प्राचीन भी हैं, व्यापक भी हैं। भारत की नेबरहुड फर्स्ट पॉलिसी और सागर विजन दोनों में भी श्रीलंका का एक महत्वपूर्ण स्थान है। आज हमने द्विपक्षीय, क्षेत्रीय तथा अंतर्राष्ट्रीय मुद्दों पर अपने विचार साझा किए। हमारा मानना है कि भारत और श्रीलंका के सुरक्षा हित और विकास एक दूसरे से जुड़े रहे हैं।
Friends, we now need to put our economy on a growth path, bringing greater revenue for the country, which requires enhanced investment in all parts of the country. As a supportive and solid foundation for realizing of these objectives, we have agreed on the joint vision of future India-Sri Lanka economic partnership through enhanced connectivity.
In other news, Prime Minister Narendra Modi addressed the G20 Labour and Employment Ministers meet in Indore, Madhya Pradesh via video message today. Welcoming the dignitaries to Indore, the Prime Minister said the world is at the threshold of some of the greatest changes in the employment sector, and it stressed the need to prepare responsive and effective strategies to address these rapid transitions. In this era of the fourth industrial revolution, the Prime Minister said technology has become and will remain the core driver for employment.
Skill our workforce in the use of advanced technologies and processes. Scaling, reskilling and upskilling are the mantras for the future workforce. In India, our Skill India mission is a campaign to connect with this reality. Under our Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana, more than 12.5 million of our youth have been trained so far.
Both houses of parliament witnessed disruption over Manipur violence and other issues on the second consecutive day today. The Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha were adjourned for the day. In the Lok Sabha, when the House met after first adjournment at 12 noon, opposition members were demanding Prime Minister Narendra Modi's statement in the House over the Manipur issue. Parliamentary Affairs Minister Prahlad Joshi reiterated that the government is ready for discussion. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh charged that the opposition is not serious about the issue and does not want to hold a discussion. Meanwhile, Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, who arrived in Assam today, reacted to the incident of brutalization of women in strife-ridden Manipur. Condemning the incident, she said the entire country is enraged over this shameful act. She assured that punishment will be given to the perpetrators of the crime.
As to how the nation hangs its head in shame for what has happened in Manipur. It is a serious issue as it is, a sensitive issue as it is, that Manipur was going through and all communities were suffering. At that time, for having this kind of incident really hurts every one of us, and there's no word with which we can explain or even try to address the issue. The perpetrators will have to be caught. Some arrests have been made yesterday, and I'm sure no effort will be left unaddressed in getting these people punished. But as it is, I wish the state, it's such a beautiful state, lovely people. Manipur will have to come out of this crisis, and I honestly do think all of us will have to put our efforts to get that state back.
The Primary Agricultural Credit Societies (PACS) will provide services offered by Common Service Centres (CSC) from today across the country. This was informed by Union Minister of Cooperation Amit Shah while formally announcing the initiative at Vigyan Bhavan in New Delhi. Under the initiative, the PACS will provide more than 300 services like banking, insurance, Aadhaar enrollment, among others, to the rural citizens, including 13 crore farmers in the country. Inaugurating the national seminar on delivery of CSC services through PACS, Shah said the purpose of this initiative is to make PACS economically vibrant entities at Panchayat level.
कल 2 बजे तक सीएससी में अपना रजिस्ट्रेशन करा चुके हैं। लगभग 13-14 हजार ऑपरेटर, एक पैक्स 2 रखेंगे, एक तो उनके पास होता ही था, दूसरा एक रखेंगे, तो 13,000-14 हजार युवाओं को इससे रोजगारी भी मिलेगी। और यह युवा सिर्फ रोजगारी प्राप्त नहीं करेंगे, ग्रामीण अर्थव्यवस्था को भी मजबूत करेंगे और गांव की सुविधाओं को भी मजबूत करेंगे।
Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman today attended the investiture ceremony for conferment of Presidential Award of Appreciation Certificates and medals for specially distinguished record of service to the officers and staff of Central Board of Indirect Taxes and Customs at Guwahati, Assam. The Presidential Award of Appreciation Certificates announced on the occasion of Republic Day 2023 was presented to 29 officers. In her address, Sitharaman highlighted that Assam was first state to ratify 122 Constitutional Amendment Bill in 2016, which led the way for remarkable achievement of introduction of GST. She also highlighted that Northeast is the biggest beneficiary of GST as this tax regime is destination and consumption based.
Synthesis of the IMF and the FSB's reports looking at macroeconomic issues and also on regulatory issues. That will be submitted to the presidency before the leaders summit, and then it will get circulated. So I'm sure there will be good discussions on that as well. It is going in the way of a global understanding on having to regulate the crypto. So after the synthesis report, we'll get something.
Later in the day, Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman arrived in Tripura, wherein she was accorded a warm welcome by Chief Minister Manik Saha and other senior officials. The minister inaugurated the GST Bhavan in Agartala in the presence of Revenue Secretary Sanjay Malhotra and Chairman Central Board of Indirect Taxes and Customs Vivek Johri, along with members of CBIC. Addressing the occasion, Sitharaman said, post-GST revenue generation for Tripura has been extremely favourable. Before the GST was introduced, Tripura received only 4.21 crore rupees as central sales tax in 2016-17, whereas the state collected 982.50 crore rupees integrated GST in 2022-23 from interstate trade.
It is showing
on how GST has actually meant good for the Northeast teams. And Tripura's number is almost enviable. Of course, Tripura needs a lot more resources. But the fact that within 6 years, under the same head, you're getting so much more proves the need for a greater.
With the aim to boost the education sector in Tripura, Chief Minister Manik Saha today launched a smart classroom project under Samagra Siksha from Umakanta Academy, Agartala. The project, launched in 752 government schools under this scheme, is aimed to benefit many students and make classroom learning more attractive, interactive and informative. In Arunachal Pradesh, Chief Minister Pema Khandu today chaired the third governing body meeting of Chief Minister Arogya Arunachal Yojana. The meeting was also attended by Health Minister Alo Libang and senior officers of Health and Family Welfare Department. Khandu said from promoting a healthy lifestyle to providing all possible assistance to the people to lead a healthy life has been an area of focus for them from day one. He informed that they have taken a number of initiatives to ensure health for all and reiterate their resolve to further expand them. Earlier in the day, Chief Minister Pema Khandu held a meeting with a joint delegation of community-based organizations, CBOs, led by MLA Chao Zingno Namchum, which he termed extremely fruitful. He said CBOs are pivotal to all-round inclusive development of the state. Representatives of Thai Khamti Development Society, Singpho Development Society, Thai Khamti Singpho Council, Indigenous Faith and Cultural Society of Arunachal Pradesh also shared their inputs on social issues and problem of drug abuse during the meeting. In sports news, India finished the opening day of the second and final Test cricket match against West Indies at 288 for 4 in Trinidad last evening. Playing his 500th international game, Virat Kohli inched closer to a memorable century. After disappointing performance in the first test, the West Indies bowlers put up a much-needed fight, but Kohli's unbeaten knock of 87 and Ravindra Jadeja's 36 runs ensured India's control at the close of play. Earlier, West Indies had won the toss and opted to bowl first. In Meghalaya, Chief Minister Conrad Sangma today distributed appointment certificates to 1,010 new recruits at a function held at Sipak in Shillong. This is the first time that this kind of event is being hosted by the police department. Speaking on the occasion, Chief Minister Sangma urged new recruits to perform their duties with full commitment and dedication. Deputy Chief Minister in charge, Home Preston Tinsong, Chief Secretary D.P. Walang, Director General of Police L.R. Bishnoi and senior police officials were also present on the occasion. Staying with Meghalaya, Chief Minister Conrad Sangma today felicitated meritorious students who shone in various board exams in the state. The program was organized by the National People's Youth Front. Sangma congratulated them on their remarkable achievement and encouraged them to work hard in their goals and to continue shining bright in their future. And to end the news, the main points once again. Prime Minister Modi holds bilateral meeting with Sri Lankan President in New Delhi. Union Finance Minister confers presidential awards to CBIC staff in Assam, inaugurates GST Bhavan in Tripura. Chief Minister of Tripura emphasizes on digital transformation of schools, launches Smart Classroom project. Governing body meeting of Chief Minister Arogya Arunachal Yojana held. Chief Minister stresses on promoting healthy lifestyle. And India finishes opening day of second and final Test cricket against West Indies at 288 for 4 in Trinidad. And that brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.